think you know, but you have no idea.
Hi, well this is kind of my first video myself. I've done the question, well I haven't done them yet, I haven't finished them yet, but I've got the question and answer videos. But this is the first video that I've come up with the idea myself, and I was going to put it onto the intro video, but then I thought it's going to be really long. So I thought I'll do it as a separate video. I don't know if anybody else has this, but I am Charlotte, I think. And that's kind of what this video, I guess, is about. But I struggle sometimes with what I actually like and don't like. When someone asks me a question like, what do you, like when I went into hospital, for example, a few months ago, as some of you know, I went in for some, I went into a neurological rehabilitation centre for some work on my feet, which ended up making me worse. We won't go into that any further, will we? But yeah, they said to me, what do you like doing? And I was like, I struggle knowing who I am, what I do and don't like, because I've spent so much of my life being criticised for my opinion. Like when you do surveys and you have to kind of put yourself into a fashion category, I have no idea what type of a person I am, because I've kind of put myself into all the categories because over the years, because I've tried to fit into all of them to please other people, and because I've done that, I've lost who I am. So this video is kind of basically, I made a list of the things that I know I definitely, Charlotte, me, like and don't like. There's only a few, kind of random things, my definite likes and dislikes. Yeah, so we'll start with the likes. I know that I definitely like ketchup. Ketchup is a lifesaver. You can have it with anything. It doesn't matter if you get the shittest food in the world, ketchup can make it amazing. Apples dipped in ketchup. Because I don't like pasta sauce, I would rather have ketchup as my pasta sauce. I know that's weird. Now, on the flip side, I don't like hospital food. If you've spent 9 months having 2 meals a day of the same, as a vegetarian you don't get many options. Potato and cheese, potato and cheese, potato and cheese, smash and cheese, smash and cheese, potato and cheese. Ketchup saves the day. But yeah, except you only get one measly sachet. But I kind of smuggled in my own bottle, and when they weren't looking, and they're like, how did you get that from one sachet? And it's like, well, you just squeeze really hard. I had the same meals, and I was served up still frozen food, still frozen potatoes, and they still tried to make me eat them. What is that about? Seriously, still frozen as in not frozen potatoes, but cooked, still frozen. With defrosted, but not cooked, swede. That's rank. And fish. I'm a vegetarian, I don't eat fish. I really, really, really like coffee shops. Why? Because they give me these for free. Yes, but I don't like coffee. I never have. I can't stand coffee. I will never, ever, 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 ever drink it. I've never drunk a tiny sip in my life. I definitely love my nieces because they are amazing. They are just truly, outstandingly amazing individuals. I like pink. Yes, I'm 21 and 8 years, but I like pink. I'm not ashamed to admit it, I like pink. In fact, I don't have pink nails. I was going to say I have pink nails, but I don't because I had to take it off. Yeah, I like pink. I like Disney. Again, with the pink, I maybe I may be this age, but what's wrong with Disney? I like Disney, and I'm not going to let anyone make me feel ashamed of the fact that I have a Disney bin. Yes, I have a Disney bin. Look, 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 look. It's... I'm sorry, it's full of shit. Not literally shit, because that would be wrong and weird, but it's full of stuff. And it was £1 in Poundland, so what are you gonna do? I don't like the man who wrote that song. Yes, that song. I've never seen the film, but that song. My niece loves Frozen. Lily, my niece loves Frozen. I've never seen the film. However, I know every single word to that song. That song, you know that song. Let It Go. I know every single word. The man that wrote that song, I hate you. I know every single word. It's in my head all the time. I can't get it out of my head, and it drives me nuts. And I love that song, and I hate it, and I love it, and I hate it. But I hate the man that wrote that song because I can't get that bloody song out of my head. So I hate that man. I love pugs. I love pugs. They're not my favourite dog. Everyone thinks they're my favourite dog. They're not my favourite dog. My favourite dog is my dead dog, Ruby. She was a King Charles Cavalier. They're my favourite dog. And I would love another dog. I would love another King Charles Cavalier, a tiny little red King Charles Cavalier. But I can't. But yeah, I love pugs because they kind of look like this. I used to say to Ruby, and I used to say to my mum, that Ruby needed a pug to fulfill her motherly instinct. Not when she was dead, when she was alive. And it was really funny because I'd never seen a pug in real life. And one day when I went to the gym, I saw a pug in the car park. Like, I was kind of walking over the field and there was like a pug kind of just coming out of the car park, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. And then suddenly there was like hundreds of them. I was like, am I in heaven? Am I dead or something? What's going on? It turns out that it was the annual pug show held twice a year at my gym. And I've been like 3 times since then, but it was just so funny because I phoned up my boyfriend at the time who hated pugs, and I was just like, there's pugs everywhere, and he was like, oh bloody hell. But yeah, pugs. I like pugs. Everyone hates them. I don't let that stop me because I know that I, Charlotte, like pugs. And now Lily likes pugs, and my other, my middle niece Chloe, she now can say my name Charlotte, but she also knows me as the auntie who paints her nails, or she just calls me Pug because I have pugs on my phone. I love velvet. I know that I love velvet. I have done from a very young age. In fact, I remember from when I went to a charity shop with my mum when I was about 9 or 10, and I saw the most beautiful black velvet skater dress, and mum wouldn't let me buy it because it was too grown up. When they came back into fashion about 4 years ago, I was just over the moon, and I bought about 5. Then one day somebody said that I hadn't eaten for 2 weeks, but somebody said that the dress made me look fat, so I was... But yeah, I don't let that ruin my love of velvet. In fact, this arrived for me today from eBay, and it's a Topshop boutique dress, and it's a tie-dye. It's got like bell sleeves, and it is awesome, and it's like really short, and I love it. I've not even tried it on yet, but I know that I love it. I have, where do I go to wear that? But anyway, dungarees as well. I was never allowed dungarees when I was younger, and I love dungarees. The best item of clothing in my wardrobe? A pair of velvet dungarees, yes. Ben & Jerry's. I love Ben & Jerry's. However, I hate Ben and Jerry. Why? Why do I hate Ben and Jerry? Because they decided to discontinue Ben and Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie low-fat frozen yoghurt from the UK. You can still buy it in America, you can still buy it elsewhere in the world, but they decided to discontinue it for that shitty new frozen yoghurt, the honey one, which I don't like. Well, I haven't tried it, but I don't like honey and I don't like any of those flavours because they sound disgusting. But chocolate fudge brownie frozen yoghurt, yes, everyone would like that. But no, they decided to take it away. Why? Why, Ben? Why, Jerry? Why did you do that to us? Why? John Mayer? Yeah. I don't need to say anything else because it's John Mayer. I mean, come on. All you have to do is just watch him perform anything. He is just... no, Charlotte, guitarists are bad for you. Loud music. There is nothing better than loud music. I love loud music, loud as you can. Driving, oh, I miss driving. I love driving. I don't like crashing my car. There we go, I've got another thing for my list. Really high shoes, that's the next thing on my list. Really high shoes. I am 5'11". 5'11", but I love really high shoes. And this is an important one because I have had people tell me that I'm not allowed to wear high shoes. Boyfriends say, no, Charlotte, you're not allowed to wear those shoes. I'm going to buy you a pair of flat shoes because I don't want you wearing 5-inch heels because then you're taller than me. And I'm like... But yeah, I love really high shoes. I can't wear shoes, which is not great, obviously. But yeah, okay, this is a dislike. This is one of my biggest dislikes. It's not a dislike, it's a hate. People who eat with their mouth open. This is probably, you know, it's just, why? Why? Just close your mouth. Just close your mouth. Please. Please just close your mouth. It's not hard. It's not hard. The food will taste nicer because the flavour won't escape. If you close your mouth, the flavour will stay in and you won't get me stabbing you in the head because of the noise. Oh, this is the last thing on my dislike, on my hate list, is the mental health services. You're all a bunch of wanktards. This is the last thing on my like list, and I kind of had to develop this as a like because when I went into hospital for my feet, I had to have something that I knew that I would be able to wear for physio and stuff. So I got some cycling shorts, and I fell in love. And this is kind of, that sounds a bit, it's like, oh, she likes cycling shorts, whatever. But it's kind of, it's about like wearing what I like. And over the years, I've had to endure wearing stuff that I don't like to please other people or to try and look a certain way. The one time that I wore something that I really loved was a day that crushed me because the first day that I felt I was truly me, it was when I was with my last boyfriend, and he told me that I was just an embarrassment and disgusting and that I should kill myself. And I was wearing like this long tutu, this long tulle skirt, and I loved it. And if I want to go out looking like an overgrown child or an extra from Saved by the Bell or a 90s reject, then I bloody well will. The way I feel at the moment, it's like there is nobody, I have nobody in my life, So it's like, right now it's like, I can't be criticised by anybody but myself. I already criticise myself every day, so it's like, sod it, I've got nothing to lose. Although I did get told off by my 4-year-old niece because apparently Mickey Mouse cycling shorts make me look babyish. That told me. Last year I went out wearing just a normal outfit and I was followed around Tesco's by a group of teenagers who then started pointing and laughing at me. I felt awful and I was just humiliated. I then turned around and started barking at them because I don't know why, I just wanted to kind of get rid of them, and I did scare the shit out of them. And a few years ago I was wearing like some cut off denim shorts and like a vest and like a check shirt, and there was a group of teenagers in Primark and they were stood there and they were stood kind of round me in a semicircle and talking to themselves, discussing my gender, saying, is she a man, is she a woman, is it a man, is it a woman, is it a man, is it... And I kind of turned around to face them and they started going, it's a woman, it's a woman, and I was just disgusted and humiliated. And I was wearing a perfectly normal outfit, so now I'm just like, fuck it. So now I'm just like, you know what, I'll wear what I want. Trying to please other people, I got humiliated and I wasn't happy or comfortable in what I was wearing, so I might as well wear what I want to wear. If I want to wear a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle t-shirt or a velvet dress that makes me look like a witch, or dungarees or whatever, then I will. I don't care. And I hope other people will do that too. So yeah, that is what I know that I like and what I don't like. And I hope that gives you kind of an idea of who I am. You're probably thinking, wow, she's a weirdo who wears velvet dresses and eats ketchup from the jar and goes around barking at people in Tesco's. That's pretty much who I am. So yeah, peace out.